Hello, it's Jonathan Johnson here again today, working with Windows Server 2008. Today we're doing Activity 812, manually creating a print report. Our objective is to manually create print reports, and the description is you plan to deploy two new printer-to-print devices in the near future. Your network administrator has given you the IP addresses to use for the new printers. To save yourself some time when the printers arrive, you want to create the new ports now. So in this activity, we're going to create the standard TCP/IP ports in the PMC. So first step would be to log on, which we've already done. Go to Start, go into the Server Manager. We're going to expand everything and expand roles, expand print services, expand print management, and then expand clicking the wrong thing. Expand the server until you see ports. Once you get to ports, we're going to click ports. Okay, so we click ports. Alright, in the printer ports dialog, in the actions pane, we're going to click more actions. So we click more actions and then click add port. So we click add a port. In the printer ports dialog box, we're going to click standard TCP/IP port. So we click standard TCP/IP port and then click new port. Now we open the wizard up for the new port, and when the welcome to the standard add ACP port wizard dialog box opens, we click next for the first thing. Alright, we click next. In the add port dialog box, we're going to type in 192.168.100.200 as the IP address, and then click next. Okay, we click next. There will be a short search for the TCP/IP port. Unless you are using real addresses, this will fail. So which means it's more likely going to fail because we're not using real addresses. So I'm going to put on pause while this is going. Alright, we're back. Okay, it did not fail. So since it didn't fail, we're going to go in the additional port information required dialog box. We're going to click next to accept the defaults. Okay, click next to accept the default sections. I'm going to click finish to add the port and return to the printer ports dialog box. Okay, now we're back to the printer ports dialog box for the wizard. We're going to repeat steps 3 through 6 using IP address 192.168.100.201. So new port, next, and we're going to go 192.168.100.201. Alright, and we're going to click next, and it's going to do the same thing again. So I'll put you on pause while it does that. Alright, so we're back now. Now that the device is we're back to the main screen on the wizard. Excuse me. We repeated the steps. We're going to click close. Well, actually, click next and then click finish. Now we're back to the printer ports dialog box. We're going to click close in the printer ports dialog box to return to the PMC. Okay, now we're back to the ports for the PMC. We're going to verify that both ports have been added to the PMC. So there they are. There's 192.168.100.200. The first one's on. And the second one, 192.168.100.201. Okay, both ports were manually created on the printer port TCP/IP. Now that when the printers come in, they can just plug them in and hook them up, and there you go. All they have to do is set them up, plug them in. They have to put them on a shared network if they want. Just the ports and stuff are set up for the printers. And that's all I have for you on the activity today of working with Windows Server 2008. I hope you learned something on manually creating a printer port TCP/IP. Thank you, and see you guys in the future videos. Bye.